hair looks like crap. There. All right. So I figure if I can, I'm going to show you the auction site, the things that are up on auction, Forrest Fenn's auction. How's that? Huh? Yeah, let's see. Where's my default brand folder? No. Where's my share screen? I don't know. Share screen. Automatically add shared screens to stream. Okay, sure. Well, a second here. Before I share stream, let me make sure I'm on the right page. Yep, I'm on the right page. Yeah, okay, there it is. Close that. Close it. Okay. There it is, that one. All right. Am I sharing my restream screen? So choose what to share. Window. Is that right? No. The screen. I don't need the audio right now. Okay. And I go boom, and we're going right to the auction, I think. Is it showing you the auction? Here we go. I better get this on my phone so I know what's happening here. So here's a lot of pictures of Quanah Parker pictures and stuff. So these Quanah Parker pictures are 8 to 15,000, 1,000 to 1,500, 5,000 to 7,000. So from $1,000 and up, and that's only their estimates of what they're worth. So if it says that it's 1,000 to 1,500, and you paid 3,000 for it, and years down the road, you might have trouble. It might take you a long time to get what you paid for it out of it. But there's lots of pictures. These are like Quanah Parker. And I zoom in. So there's Quanah. Maybe him and his brothers. I don't know. His family. His mother was white. Quanah sitting there. Maybe his family, his sisters, maybe. Go back. I gotta get me on the phone here so I can see if things are coming up like they're supposed to. There. Things are coming up like they're supposed to. There it is. I just got to turn the volume down on this phone. There. Things are coming up like they're supposed to. There it is. I can't watch the. I don't have my control screen for the restream. Ain't. It's only I got a monitor on here. So we got to go back to the whole thing here. We'll scroll down. So there's several lots of pictures. Some moccasins from 2,000 to 4,000, and these are leggings. It's what they wear on their legs. Kiowa beaded hide leggings with Morning Star. It's a star on the. There is it on the printed on the design on it? I don't know. Oh yeah, no problem. Who are you thinking? Maybe you're thinking somebody else. Buried under a lot of stuff from the 50s. Yeah. So here's some more moccasin boots. Kiowa beaded boot moccasin with eagle tail. I don't know how the hell they get their feet into them. I bought some moccasins and they were even a size bigger, and I still had trouble getting my feet in them. They don't believe in the tongue thing, especially when it's a boot and you got to bend your ankle around. They must lace up on the back or something. Very hard to get your foot through that bend. They don't stretch like socks, you know. So he's got a lot of boots. 4 to 6,000 for that pair of boots. 4 to 6, 3 to 5, 4 to 6. There's some dolls, and that's a cradle with doll. There's a doll in the cradle. Oh, okay. And that's 5 to 7,000. The Apache beaded hide doll is 5 to 7. The early South hide doll is 1,000 to 1,500. There's more dolls. Yeah, I want to go in and put the. Let me see if I can do it on here. I edit the name here. Get it on my phone here, so I won't be looking at the chat for a minute. You can look at them dolls. Those are pretty cool. Tall one, short one. I like to have their face pictures so I can animate them. There's an Apache hide quiver. That's so some type of animal hide. It holds with 6 arrows. So there's 6 arrows inside that Kiowa tacked knife sheath with knife. Is that a metal knife? It looks like it has metal on it. It can't be too terribly old. 3 to 4,000. Kiowa beaded dispatch case. 6 to 8,000. See, that's where you see them old Anunnakis and stuff holding their little. It's a dispatch case, huh? But what did they have in their dispatch case? Something to put in their peace pipe, some medicines, maybe, and maybe a cookie. Go YouTube Studio. So I'm going to edit the content. Where is it? Analytics. Nope. Few more. No, not there. Few more. Content. There. Live. There we go. And where's right now? I can't edit the current show. Thank you. I can only do it on my computer. Okay. Let me see. Let's go back. And I'm going to go and set up the YouTube with the titles, and then I'll come right back to the auction. Oh, get back on it. I got to get in the studio. YouTube Studio. The Restream didn't get. I was looking to sign up with one of them, but I can share screen, so I don't have to spend money. I don't want to spend money. I got a new mailbox today, so I don't have to drive so far to get my mail. Content, live, and we'll edit. Forrest, Fenn. COLECT. Oop. There, save. Okay. Now I come back to the restream and then go back to the share the auction here. There we go. Boop. Okay, so we're yeah. So the bag, $6,000 to $8,000. That's an expensive stash bag. There are some things in here that are a couple $100, except that I'm getting that anything that's 500 or less is going to sell for more than $1,000. So if you're one of them people that have that kind, try and get one of them and leave the cheaper things to the people that don't have much money. These are more strike a light bag, beaded strike. So you can it's a match bag. Strike a light. What the? Okay, I don't understand what a strike a light bag is, but that's a dispatch bag, and that's a strike a light bag. Little tobacco pouch. Blaine's beaded strike a light bag. Oop. What's that mean, anybody? What's a strike a light bag? Hey, Paul. Against the word bipolar. Yeah. Lucky strikes. Yeah, that's why you put your lucky strikes in there. What are these things? I had owl case with owl, an awl. Oh, it's a little awl for scratching. Now, what would they probably use that for poking holes in leather to punch some leather string through or something when making their other crafts and stuff. You'd need a pull owl on awl or scratching a message in a rock or here's a keyed owl case. So that's like their toothpick, man. Comanche bone hair pipe necklace. Hair pipe. What's the hair? Okay. I don't know what a hair pipe is either. I'm not going to go smoking hair either. Not even if it's Bugs Bunny. So here's one of the $400 to $600, and it's these Plains German silver bracelets. Plains German. So the Germans brought them. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know. $400 to $600. So those are in the lower end. Here's a single moccasin for $300 to $500, and some pairs of moccasins. You see, if it was a pair, it'd be up with them. Because it's a single moccasin. It maybe they had somebody who was like the equivalent of Captain Kidd, a pirate with one leg. The first thing that came on, Forrest spent most of his life collecting all that stuff. Now selling that on an auction site. Yeah, I would have thought he'd, because there, his whole collection could have gone on a worldwide museum tour, around the world with the treasure and his collectibles, and the family could have taken their cut for that part of it, and the person with the treasure can earn for what they put their part. Fort Peck, Assini Boyne, Sioux beaded hide moccasins. Fort Berthoud infant's quilled hide moccasins, $400 to $600. There's some baby moccasins, $400 to $600. And here's the local cord fetish, umbilically attached, $600 to $800. And moccasins, $1,000 to $1,500 because it's a pair. Cheyenne child's beaded hide belt. So that's a belt for a Cheyenne child, $4,000 to $6,000. I don't think this is where today's Native Americans go shopping for their clothes. Sioux beaded hide doll. A crow beaded hide doll. Looks like they're doing the same dance. And we'll go to page 2. I'm telling you, old Sitting Bull's peace pipe is in here. I thought he had given it to the Indians. I thought he had given it to the tribe. Did he give this stuff to the tribe, and the tribe is putting this up at auction? I don't know. That could be. That's why it wasn't part of the estate. It's not. None of this is part of the estate. Forrest, he said he was going to die with $50 in his pocket. Everything, I think, was all signed off before he died. He knew when he was going, and he didn't have anything left when he went. He planned it that way. And if you got stuff left, it gets taxed. You don't have it left. If you don't have it around anymore, it's not taxed. A Sioux hair pipe necklace. Okay, so I guess there's hair inside there, and the beads make a pipe with the hair going through it. I don't know, because I don't see how you could smoke. It's not a smoking pipe. Hair pipe, hair ornament. Hair pipes to the beads, I guess. They're in the way they're strung. Cheyenne beaded and quilted hair tubes. Just add that in your hair. It'd be a mess trying to get your hair all tangled in that and try and get it out. Sioux quilted hair pop. Billy Goat Guff. Let's go, peeps. No, that would be Luli. She's the complainer. No, that would be this thing's pretty cool right here. That'd be neat hanging on my peace pipe. Hairdrop with Cross of Lorraine. See, the Indians had crosses too, huh? But they adopted the Christianity stuff pretty much, somewhat. The peyote church was a mix between the Mormon religion and the Native American religion. An evolving religion would blend the new new ideas with old ideas, Sue Lance blade knife, $400 to $600. Yeah, that'd be nice on the end of my walking stick. Sue beaded buffalo hide sheath, $3,000 to $5,000 for a knife sheath. The Arapaho beaded knife sheath with pewter inlaid knife, $3,000 to $5,000. $4,000 to $8,000 for an Upper Missouri quilled hide knife sheath with knife. Knife is it? I don't know. Is that a? Let's take a close look at that. Is that a? Looks like, is it in another sheath? No, that's the blade. Is that just rusted, or is it some type? No, it's in some kind of other sheath, isn't it? It kind of hard to tell. But all these little things, those are bird feathers that they made. All these they're quills, bird feather quills. But the knife, I think it's in another sheath, and this sheath goes inside that sheath, because I think the knife would probably cut that, except this point looks very sharp. But it looks like leather and not rust. I don't know. Up there, we go down here. Sioux quilled buffalo hide knife sheath, $3,000 to $5,000. At the kid of pony beaded hide neck knife sheath. Neck knife. It's not for cutting your neck. It hangs around your neck. That's dried blood, Bill, resting on the blade. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can we get along for an hour? Paul, isn't that the knife that killed Caesar? Yeah. Here's an Athabascan beaded hide pouch and Santee Sioux quilled hide pouch. $600 to $800. Now there's some reasonable price, and look, maybe like two searchers, go in together on a bid that's something that's like that. You can split, one take one part and the other part. You have to figure out if one's worth more than the other, though. Or buy them both and sell one of them. Nez Perce miniature corn husk bag for $400. So that's under $500. Northern Plains miniature beaded hide possible bag. It's a possible. It looks like a bag that the church lady carries. So possible bag. I think it's a bag. Crow beaded hide tobacco pouch, $600 to $800. These are tobacco bags. 8,000 to 10,000. Wow, that must be really old. Rare Sioux double-sided beaded and quilled tobacco bag. So you have low range in the middle, mid range on the right, and high price on the left. Really, I think the cheap one looks just as nice as the other two. Tim, even if I had the cash to purchase any of this stuff, I'd rather have the cash. Not really into stuff. Yeah, Shy Guy, I think that would be unconstitutional. What's unconstitutional? Native American turn of the century and 19th century are quite hard to come by. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's probably a lot of it. I think the auction is on the 9th of June. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Ooh, there it is. Twisted pipe stem with cat linty bowl belonging to Sitting Bull, $60,000 to $80,000. You got 60 to 8. I bet anybody want to bet that pipe probably. I think a Sitting Bull's pipe. I think it's going over 100,000 at least. I think it could fetch $500,000. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it went for 1 or 2 million. That wouldn't surprise me. The Sitting Bull's pipe will go in there. And I thought he'd given it to the tribe or something. Did he give it to the tribe and they are selling it? Oh, it's been polished. It's been handled by a what do you call them people that clean up the things for the music? You know, they take care of it. Now there's the picture. Oh, is that the pipe there? Vertical. That's not. Why didn't they? Oh, that is okay. Me is the pipe. It's upright. The bowl's up here on top near his shoulder. Yeah, they gotta have a picture with him holding that pipe. $60,000 to $80,000. I'd inlay some diamonds for that price, you know. I wonder what can I get for my pipe? Yeah. Yeah, restoration people. Professional restoration. Okay, so one thing here, 15 to 55,000 Missouri River Figural Ball Club. Oh, that's a tomahawk. That's a real tomahawk. A tomahawk was a thing with a knot on the end and a spike on the other end. And so they didn't, chop people like with an axe. They smashed their brains in with it. Look at this thing. We'll go up, get a big picture of it. Look at it. How would you like to be hit in the head with that? That is their weapon of choice. I wonder if they use that on Custer. No. Yeah. I'd see arrowheads in a lot. That's a badass little thing. That's why it's 15 to 25,000, man. Where'd it go? It's right up there. And this is a painted buffalo skull, 1,000 to 2,000. And Blackfeet wood mirror board, 1,100. Nice, my girls will run. Yeah, I just hope to find a spear point. Yeah, yeah. I've got some arrowhead. Some I bought, but I found a knife, a Puebloan knife that's older than these because it's basalt. Forrest said it was 600 to 1,400 years old. Here's more knives. 1,500 to 2,500, 3,000 to 4,000, 3,000, 5,000. And that's just a sheath for 3 to 5. This one's a knife with a sheath for 3 to 4. Some other people know more about some of the, and if we clicked on them, it might give us the date of how old they are and stuff. But being there's some of these are metal blades and stuff, I think they're post-Columbian, more recent. Beaded parfleche, nice sheath. So whatever's on it, yeah, it's beads and Blackfeet tackle belt with knife sheath. The waist on here. Okay. Here's another knife and sheath. That's a funny looking sheath. But see, it's got a handle on it, or so you could, I guess, maybe 5 to 7,000. And this thing I found is interesting. A Plains elk antler hide scraper with decorations. So there's like scrimshaw in it. And it's made from an elk antler, and they use it for scraping the hide for $600 to $800. That's pretty cool. That's reasonable, and it's cool. It's not rusty anyhow. Jukes Coulson and Company dag knife. So I wonder, this thing might have had more of a handle before. 800 to 1,200. Here's some other knives and skewers. Oh, spear ornate. Looks like kind of like an ice pick. It's a yeah, brains kebabber. Reshape butcher and skinning knives, $400 to $600. Like $100 a piece for them knives. And more knives. 3 to 500, 2 to 400. Next page. And we're still on knives. Look, they didn't pull these off the door of the bathroom at the gallery, did they? And here's a bunch of old, looks like bronze artifacts. Oh, Spanish colonial artifacts found at San Lazaro Pueblo, $200 to $400. Now there's a crucifix and these sewing hooks, I think. A piece of a chain. There's a closer at that. It's got a spur, Spanish spur. Just You mean I find something like that worth money? A little metal, old piece of metal. This thing's the green is probably like copper or it's bronze or something, but I see human figure shapes stamped in it. This chain, a couple little balls, a crucifix, some buckles, a button. Jack's coming in here and stealing treats. I'm gonna have to put him where he'll turn into a fat dog like the neighbor. His dog, she passed away a couple weeks ago, and he gave me her treats and dog food for Jack. Jack eats dog food. So those are neat things. Wrought iron strike alike group of 6. So these go with the strike alike bag. Oh, light strike. I think for making fire, they hit the flint with these things maybe to make the sparks to light their fires. Yeah, I think those are spark makers for their fires. 2 polar bears. Maybe yeah, that's what I just said. Redneck. Yep. Thank you, Red. Okay, and here we have the Spanish Colonial wrought iron gun mount. A gun that you could lay your rifle barrel in there and prop it up to shoot, or just for hanging it on the wall. These look like powder horns. Yeah, powder horns. 8 to 1,000, 300 to 500. So the powder horn is it's a bull horn, and they cap off the big end has cap on it, and then it has a small end that you dump your powder out the small end into your flintlock or your musket or whatever. It was powder for old musket ball guns. Fur trade era silver cross, 1,000 to 1,500. I know there's some religious people in the chase that are going to buy these. 300 to 500. Apache painted cross. Okay, New Mexican decorated crosses. Spanish Colonial painted cross, 1,000 to 1,500. New Mexican Santos Nucitas Sohora, 1,000 to 2,000. I don't know how to pronounce these names. No. Spanish New Mexican rawhide tobacco canteen, 800 to 1,200. Tobacco canteen, a tobacco canteen. Did they like drink their make tobacco tea? These people drink tobacco. Anybody out there that smokes cigarettes ever think of making tea with your tobacco? Save your lungs. Navajo bandolier bag, 2,000 to 3,000. Pueblo Warriors bandolier, 6,000 to 8,000. Pueblo buffalo hide shield. There's a buffalo hide, so that's like leather, and it's a shield to protect you from arrows. 10 to 20,000. Wow. You want see with that at 10 to 20,000, Sitting Bull's pipe it's going. I say $500,000, minimum $500,000. $500,000 to $3 million, I'd say, on his pipe. Teskew painted hide dance kilt. And it could be he gave the pipe to the tribe and the tribe decided to auction it off because they'd rather have the money than the pipe. Teskew painted hide dance kilt. So this is a painted hide. Let's see what there's painted on it. It's pretty neat. There's a snake. People along the bottom. Or no, it's just bubbles. Oh, there are people. Oh man, it's like the one rock I found. Some of the stuff on there. Pretty neat stuff. And then there's Navajo hoop earrings, $500 to $700. These are old, very old, I guess. Pueblo spiny oyster necklaces, $800 to $1,200. Frame of mixed Colorado bird points and blades. Oh, here's there. There you go. $1,500 to $2,000 for that little group of woo. Better go out and look. I mean, it's might be easier to find that than that much gold. Frame of Midwestern points. So these are probably in a frame. These are just like the fishing flies. I think they're framed like those. $200 to $400. There's a group of what's that? 4, 8, 11. There's some earrings. Ancestral Pueblo right and turquoise earrings, $300 to $500. You know, people, you can make money wagering on who's going to own these. Candy's probably already got her bid on it. Hookaham 4-strand shell necklace, $600 to $800. Ancestral Pueblo earrings and bead with turquoise, $600 to $800. Earrings, yeah. Hookaham shell earrings, $200 to $400. Membres pottery earrings, $200 to $400. Travertine fetishes. These are fetishes. Travertine. Well, it's like a layered rock, huh? $200 to $400. I got some of them out in my yard. Mixed bloody basin AZ artifacts. Arizona artifacts. $200 to $400. San Cristobal Pueblo artifacts, $300 to $500. There's a couple of rams, Aries. Yeah. Ben will probably buy those. He's an Aries, $600 to $800. San Lazaro Pueblo colorful fiberlight full grove axes. Axes, they look pretty small. You know, sometimes they need to like put a quarter next to it or something that you know the size of, so you can compare the size. If those things are 4 inches across, they look like they're too small for axes. What were they chopping with an axe that small? Let me see. Sale 10th Native American Art, the Lifetime Collection of Forrest Fenn, June 9th at 10 a.m. The following lots are collected about 20 years prior to the 1990s into the portion of the San Lazaro site owned by Forrest Fenn, and is published in the results of the excavation in 2004. Volume out of the Secrets of San Lazaro, condition report. Lot of 2, longest one is 3 1/4 inches. They look tiny in the picture, but 3 and it's as wide as a 2x4. Almost as wide as a 2x4. So it's good. They're small axes. We're not sharp, man. Look kind of dull. I've been chopping on this tree. How long it take to chop down a tree with one of them? San Lazaro groove axes. Oh, they're all groove axes, but fiber, it depends on what they're made of. Granite, 600 to 800. And San Lazaro Pueblo stone shaft straighteners, 200 to 400. My little Pueblo and knife I found has a shaft straightener. It's a shaft skinner or whatever. It's a little notch thing that you'd run over the skin the shaft. San Lazaro colorful fibrillite axes. There's some more. And what are these axes? $200 to $300. $300 to $500. Various San Lazaro Pueblo artifacts. San Lazaro scrapers, points, and polishing stones. $600 to $800. The one in the middle is $300 to $500. Here's some of the pots. We're getting into some of the pottery shards. Some pieces and game pieces and spindle whorls. $500 to $700. Pottery shards, spindle whorls, and game pieces. That looks like some beads. Well, that one looks like a bead with a hole. San Lazaro polychrome pottery Ola, $3,000 to $5,000. San Lazaro, same description, $3,000 to $5,000. Early Cochiti pottery storage jar. And $15,000 to $20,000. This round one here. This one, $20,000 to $30,000. 20 to 30. And here comes the helicopter. I can hear the helicopter coming. They're bringing me the treasure. Kiwa pottery storage jar, $10,000 to $15,000. Kiwa pottery dough bowl with native repair, $4,000 to $6,000. See, it was broken, but the natives repaired it, and that's better than the curator repairing it. Big whoopee, 2x4s, 3.5. Yeah, it said 3.25 or something. So Fenn's collection on auction site. Yeah, it's some of his collection, I believe. Being that the pipe is in there, he could have, because I heard he gave the pipe back to the tribe, And this might be stuff he gave back to the Indians, and the Indians are selling it because they'd rather have the money from it. Yeah. Yeah, Dizzy Dean is back. Dizzy, 20 pieces at a time. Wow. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice one. It's got the chicken on it. Or the bird. Zia Polychrome Pottery storage jar. 8,000 to 10,000. Coma pareidolia with parrots. 6,000 to 10,000. And yes, they did have parrots in the Americas. So now we're on to the fourth page. We're on the last page. 4,000 to 8,000 for Zuni polychrome pottery jar with ladle ware. With ladle ware. Oh, it doesn't have the ladle. It has ware from the ladle. Walpy polychrome pottery storage jar, 15 to 25,000. The one on the right's 15 to 25,000. And then we got storage jar or basketry. Apache Figaro basketry Ola, 15 to 18,000. Same thing, 10 to 15,000. Apache baskets, 2 to 3,000. Now there's something else, you know, that's another one. Couple ladies, you know, you each want a basket, you can team up and bid on it. Don't fight each other on it. Team up if you each want one, you know. And that's how you can get some of the things that are higher price, but are a lot. Bully. Oh, was that? Where did I meet you, Bully? On the Arkansas River? No fetishes. No fetish. No, there was fetishes. We saw the fetishes. There was one with fetishes. These things were dusted. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that they've been gone through restoration. Hopi Katsina Hemis. It's a little Hopi doll, 3 to 5,000. The middle is 800 to 1,200, and the guy on the right is 2,000 to 4,000. And here we go, Hopi Katsina, 500 to 700. And here's Fred Harvey's copies of Voth Heinrich Reichheit, 1855 to 1931, a group of 4 ethnotransic works. I want to look closer at that, see what this is about. Art in these books. It's just yes, text. What's he write about? You know, don't just show me his cover page. Show me what some content. I'll zoom in a little bit. Field Columbian Museum, publication 61. Nope. Chicago. George A. Dorsey Curry, Department of Anthropology. Stanley McCormick, Hopi Expedition. So that's what that's all about, kind of. It's Native American research from last century. Here's some California acorn pestles. Isn't that what they beat the drum with? Or that's what they grind the stuff with. Usually they grind acorns themselves. A Northern Coast beaded choker, $600 to $800. Oh, those books were $200 to $300. So somebody into archaeology might like them. $200 to $300 for the Alaskan Eskimo tools, Aleutian figural needle container. So this little figure would hold needles, $1,000 to $2,000, and that is it. The Forrest Fenn collection. Oh, this is okay. Part one. There's going to be a part 2, I think. So part 1 so you're going to have a few auctions of different things, I guess. And I'll come back. Oh, my stomach is screaming to eat. It's my Double Blazes sweatshirt. See, it's long sleeve. So what else we got going here? We don't know who that was. We didn't know that was you, John? Oh, it's your friend. Okay, leave him alone. Yeah, you want to leave them people alone anyhow, because you don't know what the other personality is. Hey Bill, how was your trip to Denver? Yeah, it was okay. Hooked up with Redneck Express at Outback Steakhouse. And what was that? Was it Granny? Somebody was hinting that that McCracken got booted to the curb or something, and there wasn't not going to be any Jack Stoof testimony, right? I don't know. And then somebody says they had big news on Monday. There are some people, maybe insiders, that we can't confirm that they're insiders. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah. Sibylicious. Yeah, they increased my thyroid medicine, which I should better take one. This is my pill thing. I got one of this Walmart. It's great, because the little plastic things with the little pop lids on it, you bump it, the lids pop open, it falls over, they spill out. This is all screwed together. It works good. I gotta take my thyroid while my stomach is empty except for liquids. I take the thyroid pills alone. I'll take the others with dinner. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night and I ain't ate dinner. All I ate today was a hot dog. I'm trying to get rid of a few pounds. Yeah, who knows? Ben, says, I've seen Ben go bipolar too. And bipolar. How about Johnny Depp? I don't know. You know, he says his wife did some pretty disgusting things, but I think he was into disgusting things. um, uh, we could have Johnny Depp play Mitchell in the movie. Yeah. You know, you're not even allowed to guess who Bully is. Name with Mike. What's with Mike? Oh, Mike and yeah. I don't know, but I think after Granny posted his, who was it? Did that? Oh, Rick Nowak. Yeah, posted that little video. I don't know. Candy's gonna come back on again. Maybe some of these people we're not seeing them because they went up there and got caught crossing the river. Oh, what am I'm smoking green stuff, and I'm trying to cut back on the sugar and all, so I don't, end up diabetic or something. And but I just bought 8 cans of gummies when I went to Denver. Ooh, it's up here. Green leaf stuff, local grown. It's grown right in the neighborhood here. It's like if you have honey, you want the local bee honey. Let me see if I get the link here and I can post it. Oh, I can. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Chat there. Ooh, invite yes there. Happy link. Chat. And I put it here. Post. Boop. Boop. Got you a link. And then I'll pin it with pin. There. They pissed the alligator off. Who pissed the alligator off? 100% drug-free prescriptions and MJ for 6 months now. Yeah. Well, you see, I got a problem. One of my ancestors, my great grandmother, three greats, was Mary Jane Walker. Is that too far to walk? No. Now, Bobby, we know that isn't true. Both statements are inaccurate, aren't they? Let's go, Pepsi. Peeps. Oh, okay. It's Friday night. What was I going to say? Oh, well, I'll say something else. I got a new P.O. box. My old one was P.O. Box 291 in Del Norte, and now I got one in Alamosa. And guess what my P.O. Box number is? 191. From 291 to 191. I got to get my other key from my old mailbox. And put it on my keychain so that I can go out there and give them back their key. It's on here. I take this whole thing off here. Yeah. Oh, that's scary, eh? Where is he? Where's his face? Yeah, that's his face. It goes like that. I didn't see that in the auction. It's the Terminator. He's got a snake coming out his eye and in his mouth. Yeah, I think it was like $5 a key or $15 or something for the key deposit. So you don't want to just leave the mailbox and keep the keys. You want to return the damn keys and get your money back. But I know a lot of people today, $15 is like they throw, you know, they never lived when you could buy a Snickers, giant big old Snicker bar for 5 cents. And now I don't know where my other keys are. That's those. I was going to put it on my other key ring, and I don't know where they're at. Oh, no. It might be in the car. I might not have taken the keys out of the car. The window's down. They're probably in the car. No, I brought them out of the car because I opened the door here. I had to have the keys to open the door to the RV. Let's get blazed, peeps. Like my stoof to McCracken. The guy almost looked like Stoof too. If he had red hair, he could have passed. 4 candy bars for $1. Oh no, we were 5 cents. They were 5 cents in the 60s. Up to about maybe 70, I think. They were still a nickel, 10 cents, and then 15 cents, and then they were a quarter, and from a quarter to $1, just went zip. It's like, what the fuck happened? Good night, Redneck. Yeah, good night, Redneck. I heard that Elon Musk is having second thoughts about paying so much for Twitter because of all of the bots that they have on there. All the fake accounts. They have so many fake accounts that they sold him something. They sold him a bag of beans. Honestly, restricting me to just a duality of personal inclusion is quartering. A duality. What do we? He's gone into philosophy there. I'm not sure what he's meaning. Well, thoughts that deep, it takes more than what you can post on here. They weren't magic beans either. Yeah. But really, it's exposed them that all of these fake, they're controlling it with the fake accounts. Well, look at the majority of the people here are saying this, and it's like because that's the majority bot. Jack and the Beanstalk, yes, and the gold. Fell out of the beanstalk. I got the dog treats, but I didn't get myself any treats. Dang. Yeah, and I was pretty lucky. I went to the post office and my one credit card fell out of my wallet, and I had just left, and I was like 2 miles down the road heading to the other post office, and the guy at the post office called me and told me that I dropped my card, and I went back, got it. Nobody used it. Friendly people at the Alamosa post office. And it wasn't too busy. And it's the old fashioned mailboxes in there. You know, with the designs on the doors and all that, not just ugly looking post office box. James and the Giant Peach. Yeah. Slapjacks in your face. Slapjacks. Pug dressed in. There's an auction. Is that Maria? Pug? Maria, my ex has a pug. Well, my ex had a pug. I'm sure that pug that I got her in 2000, I bought her a pug puppy. That is 22 years later. I'm sure that pug is long gone now. Bully against the word bipolar. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to. RR at RR Richard Rutherford. James and Giant Beaches. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that. When I took digital arts at the University of Oregon, I started out the digital arts. They have like digital arts 251, 252, 253. So I took 251. I started in for winter. I started a winter class at like January semester, trimester, whatever it is. And so I started in 252 and I took 251 last. I took 252, 253, and then I took 251. But when I took 252, the assignment was to make an animation, a stop action animation. And you could do cartoons. I made a clay Mr. Bill doll, and I made the Mr. Bill cartoon that if you go to my page, my YouTube channel, and look at my my homepage, it's my popular videos. It's one of the most hits on it. Let's see, we can go play it, I guess, huh? Yeah. Share with audio. And go, and what do we got on there? Oh, that. We'll go here and home. And here we go. We'll play this. Oh, what the hell going on?
Oh, today we're making a movie called Cliffhanger. Oh, and I get to kill some bad guys.
Gee, Mr. Bill, I thought Sylvester Stallone got that job. Isn't it a little hot today for you to be hanging from a rock like that? How about if I help you, Mr. Bill?
Oh, no,
It's my hand.
I'm an animation. I don't need your help today. Oh, no, here we go again.
So
no.
You killed Kenny, Mr. Bill.
Oh, we're getting ready to film Mr. Bill's vacation.
Well then, you don't need me to push the car then, do you, Mr. Bill?
No, Mr. Hand, every time you get involved, I get hurt. Oh, no. Oh, here we are at Cricket City, where they listen for extraterrestrials on radio telescopes. Oh, we're getting ready to make a movie called Contact. Oh, not another alien abduction.
He goes back and spits him out.
What's gonna happen next?
So that's that. Yeah. Is that funny? Oh no, Mr. Bill. Okay, I'll go back. Let's see what else I got. Old stuff. That one, let's see. What are these? Oh, some of the clowns. There's some of the clowns. I can't remember. What was this one? Oh, that's the, yeah. I like the,
Hi there, my name's Jack Stoof. Yep, I'm as hideous as a baby as I am as a treasure finder.
Yeah. But you know, there was Jack. I'll find it. There he is. The famous the bronze sniffing dog.
There's a lot of talk about a 200-foot searcher, but I'm the 1-foot searcher. I actually smelled the treasure out, and I seen that thing under the bush, and I couldn't resist. I had to pee on it. It was just so tempting. And meanwhile, Bill's over there. He was looking for another blaze. He's found 1,000 of them, and he's looking for another one. And yeah, I peed on the treasure. I tried to tell him I found it, but he doesn't understand dog talk. I play games doorbell ditch on that fella all the time. I knock on the door, tell him I want in, and he opens the door, and I stand there and look at him like, "Are you coming out?" But he doesn't come out.
Yeah. And I did the if I did King Tut there, I'd get that. That's a copyright thing. I'd get a copyright on my own, playing my own video on my because it's the music on that video. We get a copyright claim. Was it? King Tut. Doug Preston for screenplay. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Who's your friend? Oh, do you find me sexy? Oh, look at my titties. Oh, my titties! Ah!
But let me see what. Oh, you know what? You know what? Forrest Fenn was going to park his car at the museum. He said the final clue would be where I parked my car at the museum. And that's because the car would be parked inside, because the car is the substitute for the treasure. It's the substitute for the slide. It's the substitute for his airplane. It's the substitute for Skippy's car. It's the substitute for his dad's car. It's the substitute for Eric Sloane's car, and the substitute for Georgia O'Keeffe's car, and Amelia Earhart's car, and everybody had one of them Model A's back then. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the. Where'd my thing go over there? Okay, I'm gonna stop the thing here and go back full screen. See if nobody's clicked the link to join. Okay. Get in my belly. It's like the other guy at the Monty Python one. The guy ate so much that he exploded. It's gross. It's starting to get chilly outside. I'm feeling warm. And how much time we got? We're an hour and a half right now. Let me see. Did I have something? I could share. Is it now? I got the share screen stuff on my computer and all. I can do so. I'm not used to. Trying to see what else I got going on here. Reddit. Is the what's his name? Beery, Wallace Beery, played Long John Silver. in Treasure Island. Let's see, can I get that going here? And there he is.
Captain says we can hold a naval.
Okay, now I go. Yeah, and yeah, and do that, and pick in there, back to here, and play.
We'll try tomorrow, and the squire says we can see you swinging from a yard.
There's Wallace Beery. That's Wallace Beery. Long John Silver. And when Forrest wouldn't sell him bullets, well, the bullets are a clue. What do pirates usually look for? Gold, right? Pirates are usually after the gold, not the bullets necessarily.
That ain't just exactly a breather, be it, Jim?
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
I'm gonna pause so that it separate,
so
the sound don't match so well.
I've been gunning much.
What's Paul in Hawaii?
Well, Jim,
Hey, Melinda.
I guess you'll have to stand on
Hold
deck
up, yeah, it's
watch
50.
me swing.
In
I
Chile.
can't bear the thought of it. Of you. Of anybody.
Oh, we won't think about that, Jim. You just dies, and that's that.
He's talking about getting
Quite
hung.
often, though, not as quick as people think.
The rope just get
not?
your neck this
Well,
way.
You take my case as it were. Now there I'll be, way out on that yard arm, way out there with a rope around my neck, and then they gives the orders to jump. And when the average man jumps and reaches the end of that rope, snaps his head around, way around like that. That's the average man. But of course with me, it's a little bit different with my one leg. You see, I'd be kind of off balance, and if they didn't get that noose just right there, why, I'd probably just slowly strangle and choke, just so I didn't swallow my tongue. But that very rarely happens, Jim. Swallowing.
Yeah. It very rarely happens that you swallow your tongue while you're being hung, you know. It's casual conversation. But so that's a, you know, and even I'm surprised he didn't have some Pancho Villa clues. What was I'm going to mute the sound a little bit there, but this is Suzanne Summers scene in American Graffiti, and you know, there we got so that must be Wolfgang and Man Jack Doc. So, and there's Suzanne Summers. Where'd he go? Where was she? Somewhere back here. There. Pause it when she's there. So, and this was her first move, her first appearance in anything. She's in the White Thunderbird, T-Bird. Forrest was shooting birds. He was shooting at birds. And so the Thunderbird is a bird. Forrest shot, put bullet holes in birds. And it's a Ford. And it's all 2 degrees of separation stuff. How come it didn't? Where was she here? I missed it. So there's Suzanne Summers. So it was about the Thunderbird, the car. And this is a convertible top. The top comes off. It's a removable hard top. So you could take the top off, and the top is the canopy. So the old car with no top is an old car with no canopy. And if you don't have canopy, you're out there under the canopy of stars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you say the most innocent thing and you're scalded. It's like you didn't understand what I was saying. You didn't understand the context, and you gave me shit for it. That's what she's done. She's done that so many, and then portrays to the person running the channel. Oh, I had to get rid of Bill because it's like, no, Bill didn't do anything offensive. So, okay, I could play. Yeah. So, this was the movie that set up Happy Days came from. Ron Howard's in here. But his debut was on Andy Griffith. I just see. Go back to some. I'll show you some of my old videos here. Channel videos. Way back. I'll pull this all the way back, far back in time as it goes. I got a lot of videos. I was the elephant before a copycat from Chicago pretended to be elephant. I went to the, this is video I was making before I learned about the thrill of the chase. Way up there. Why is the sound? Oh, I killed the sound on the last video.
You say it feels right at home here.
So that was pretty cool out there at the Grand Canyon. Yay. I made this video for art class at University of Oregon. was just a short one for art class. Wasn't even in my digital arts class. It was just art. And let me see. Here's some rock and roll band in Florida, the Black Honkies.
But so proudly we bear at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wrecked the land, the bombs bursting in air, they cruised through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, saved us that star-spangled banner yet waving.
F's interviews. Those are his interviews are Dale's. I don't want to play the interviews from other searchers.
Thank you so much. Look out, Simone! Thank you, man. Give us some of that remedy! Come on!
This was a biker festival down in Florida. They're called the Black Honkies. Yep. Colorful, anyhow. Go to something else. Let's see. Is St. Elmo? This is St. Elmo. This is chipmunks at St. Elmo. Why is it black and white? It's just that's the color. This color. They're everywhere, and they sell the food at the store across the street. Buy a bag of sunflower seeds for feed the chipmunks.
Don't worry. Give me a baby. This was like the coolest thing I've ever done.
That sounded like one of the searchers. Oh yeah. You see, the reason the stick was in the box, I did my videos with the stick over my shoulder. That looks like close to where the buffalo cat. No, maybe that's Oregon even. It's not even in the search area. But right there, yeah, that shows. I could say I'm going to the Nook. It looks the same in Oregon as it does in Yellowstone. It's not much different. This is a fun one. Here, we'll take you for a ride. We'll take you for a ride now. It been to Santa Cruz in California. This is the Giant Dipper. It's a wooden roller coaster. Yeah, it's in California. Boy, what did they have for a kid? That was 2000. This video is 22 years old. So, it didn't have very good camera back then. Anything's shaking all over, you're just holding the camera. And that's the ride. Let's see. Oh, come on. My key finger hit the wrong button there a second there. Let's see. Here we go. We'll play. Here's a good one. Oop. This one here. This is Elitch's in Denver.
Camera gripped. Here we go. See?
This is my nephew. This is like 2017 or 2016.
I'd squeeze so
see my
snug in
sister,
here, I don't have to
nephew,
hold on.
niece. The girls behind us, we're in the front seat. And it's one of them you hang underneath it.
Is that fun? Woohoo! We're gonna have. Did you wear your earplugs? Here we go.
I asked him if he's wearing his earplugs because the girls behind us who scream all the way. Twist. That's a fast ride. Let me see. This one here I did. This is a picture. This is my great-great-grandfather on the right. And my cousin on the left.
So, Christopher, you heard about Forrest Fenn's treasure, and they want to know. He says there's one good clue that people don't see, and you know what that is? Well, that's treasure. Treasure's bold. Treasure is on the map. You can find the word treasure on the map. It's in that area. That's all you need to know. Really? It's on the map? Well, who would have thought of that?
Yeah, he's a Civil War picture. My great-great-grandfather and Daniel Hall, who was what else do I have here? Oh, it was a little.
We're married now. Remember?
Here we go.
I'm gonna send into outer space to find another race.
And let's play the
Prince now to this finder, which of course everybody is speculating is a fictional character, potentially created by Forrest and or Doug Preston. But obviously whoever wrote this article is not someone who is a young person, a millennial, unless you're a professional writer. It's unlikely anybody would ever write this way. I mean, I do writing for a living, but this is not even what my style is, and it certainly wouldn't be my style had I written a follow-up on finding the treasure. So this article is very scripted.
Yeah,
and,
butthead sitting there.
The fact that it came on the Medium site and then was adapted, put on Dale's site, to me suggests that Dale is part of this, as has always been my speculation. How could you post a blog of all this time and not be part of it? And he's always been organizing various events over the years. So I think that this adds credibility to that theory that Dale has been behind the scenes and part of this hunt and not just a blog creator. So I thought that was kind of fun. Because
that's dumber than a rock, girl.
Order in the court.
It took me months to figure out the exact spot. It took me, a year and a half-ish. Treasure hunt was the most frustrating experience of my life. Well, maybe throwing my ex-husband. That might beat that one. There were a few times when I, exhausted, covered in scratches and bites and sweat and pine pitch, and near the end of my day's water supply, sat down on a down tree and just cried alone in the woods in sheer frustration. I don't think I ever did that, but maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, but it's very tiring. If people, when these bloggers go and they do and they constantly give opinions, and
Is Merla in there? Nope. There was that one. And I did the fortune teller and Blaise Pascal.
Everything that is written to merely please the author is worthless. They do not know that they seek only the chase and not the quarry. I would have written a shorter letter, but I did not have the time. It is better to know something about everything than everything about something. Men are so inevitably mad that not to be mad would be to give a mad twist to madness.
Boop. That just suddenly ends. The dagger and the bomb. Yeah, I've done that one. This is a good one here. Yeah.
So, Jason, you didn't want me to be on your program? You just wanted me to send materials and you can talk about it and call me a liar?
Oh, shit, I don't talk about you, Barbara.
Yes, you did. I mean, that's the brutal truth, right? You
The brutal truth.
What's the brutal truth? I saw
The brutal truth is the only thing I said about your bullshit at all was that you're like a cop that busted out the end or tail light just to get inside the car. That's what I said. And it got manipulated around, and I used it as an analogy, like that is a possibility, and they tagged it on me like that's what I literally meant. Other than that, I've never said nothing to you, Barbara. Always respected you. Barbara.
I don't need this shit. I got up.
Honestly, you haven't. You're so fucking on the defense all the time, Barbara. That's why you're the show.
Oh, fuck off, Jason. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you came at me first, so settle down.
You call me a liar? You think I'm in federal court when I don't have a solve?
I know you don't have the solve.
Oh, you're an
I
idiot.
have the solve. Phil has the solve. Greg has the solve. Come on, we all got the fucking solve. Wake the fuck up, people.
Whatever.
Know the brutal truth, Barbara. We all got the solve.
You don't
You're
have
just the one that's diluted it up to take it that far.
Okay, whatever, buddy.
So, Barbara, I would wear a sexy Dorothy outfit with fishnet stockings.
In the middle of nowhere, New Mexico.
Wherever you want me to be.
Alright, alright.
Ah, shit, what did I get myself into? Looks like it's another round of the brutal truth.
So, here's Huckleberry Finn on.
She got out her book and learned me about Moses and the bull rushers, and I was in a sweat to find out all about him. But by and by she let it out that Moses had been dead a considerable long time, so I didn't care no more about him, because I don't take no stock in dead people.
That's why he was talking about Huckleberry. Because Huckleberry Finn, first chapter, he's talking about Moses. Starts out. Yeah. Let me see. And this is where I found when I found it.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí muy bien. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí muy bien. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Forrest.
Forrest says that's George Washington.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí muy bien. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Forrest. Escondí un tesoro y lo escondí muy bien.
That's still.
There's that stick again.
This other clearing goes around this little tree grove. That's how we get to. So we get this D.
See, I actually have two sticks. I got one over my shoulder and I got one in my left hand.
The backside of the D.
So I'm coming out of this grove of trees and I see that metal thing out in that meadow.
Bottom part of the D for wood. That's an odd looking rock out there.
I thought it was a rock. I didn't know what it was.
That's still in the D.
It's in the D.
Yeah, that was a gas.
I was searching the D of the word wood. Going out there to see what the hell's out there. There it is. There it is. How I found it. Right there.
Some kind of fuel tank.
The actual find. It's an old car. Yeah. Model A. I think I called it Model T. I thought it was the back of the car. I didn't, you know. That was the find. Jack Stoof should have a video like something like this. How do you find the treasure not documented?
I don't know what it is. What kind of car had a gas tank in the back? Like that. Just built right into the body.
It's the gas tank with a bullet hole through it, just like the wing of his airplane.
That's Skippy's car.
Yeah, that's Skippy's car.
It's a Model T. You see the gas tank here?
Model T, Model A. It's a Model A.
Shoestring got caught. But that moves.
And you see, if you turn that thing on end, it looks like a slide. The rusted slide that he slid down. Some people are not thinking. A whole lot of people are not thinking. There's a whole lot of searchers that didn't have a clue.
We gotta do a selfie and send it to Forrest. Yeah.
That was September of 2016.
Yeah, we're driving Skippy today. Skippy.
This was another day. You can tell I
He's supposed to come here and bring me the title. He hadn't brought me the title yet. Is it up there in the that blind up there? Is it down in the creek? Am I sitting? Is it in the front seat? This feels hollow. Oh my goodness. That feels very hollow.
There's the wood. The wood. See, the word wood. There's a W up here, O-O-D. But there's a real big W over here. There's another W right here, though. And that car was over here in the top part of the lowercase d. So that's where the wood is. You'd see it from an airplane flying over as I flew my drone up there to get a shot of it. There you go. Good screenshot of Forrest. That's Treasure Falls. Treasure Falls here in Springfield. Which is probably a good idea to go up there and get some pictures of it now, this time of year. Because there wasn't a lot of rain this last winter. The band that did my intro music. Dozen great Forrest Fenn clues. Okay. What else? Elephant in the search. There's the dog. There was one I did while Forrest for Warm Waters Halt. There we go. This is
Forrest man thought he was taking his treasure with him. Well, you should have learned from my family, Forrest. You can't take it with you. We put all them treasures in our tombs and we were going to take them to the other world, and those treasures are still there. When you go, Forrest, your treasure will still be here too. Although it might belong to somebody.
Yeah. There's the elephant. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to find the one where I was up in the jungle searching. But it was practically jungle in this area. There's no. Let's go back to. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing it. Let's see. I'll get. I want to find that video. Way up in the jungle. I gotta hold this down here. Boom. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I don't remember the title of the video so far back. But I was searching up on a mountain. Yeah. The Spanish Trail. Here's my the friend Jamie. Fire Girl. Double blazes. This was at the RTR in Quartzsite 2017. Last time I heard from her, I think she was in the Mediterranean on some cruise, on some private yacht or something. and the music she was playing, YouTube, the whoever made the music made a complaint, and I had to replace music with YouTube music. Don't have to worry about strikes. And that will be. So there was one other right near that. Where to go? It's the same event. I'm going back in time, forward in time. There's Friday night, Denver to Bailey. Here's a Salida Fib Arc. This is, I think, July, June or July is Fib Arc in Salida. And actually, there's a steam, there's hot spring right there. So this was just before I found the Buffalo Cowboy car. Or the Skippy's car, or Eric Sloan's car, George O'Keefe's car, whatever he wants to call it. The bullet. Magic bullet. I've got the magic bullet. And what happened to the magic bullet? It showed up later, right?
Rebecca Giddens turning into the third path above the boat ramp hole. Natalie Zollinger right on her heels.
They're having a race.
Kind of low on that turn. With Candy Swan from Boulder, Colorado in third and still looking to move up.
Well, and hula hoops, we used to have them when we were kids.
Rebecca's got to negotiate through the competitors. Look at this, Natalie and Rebecca right on top of each other at the finish.
I think they should be knocking each other in the water.
On her feet, Natalie right behind her. This is going to be a photo finish. Rebecca Giddens takes the win with Natalie Zollinger in second. Cammie Swan from Boulder, Colorado, looks like she will finish third. Let's hear from the ladies, including Christian Edie.
And they have music there.
Bradley Hilton and Yaku. Masayuki Takahata. Yaku, if you know.
So straight after the men's final, we're going to go straight up into the second half.
Standing up, going over that little. I'd fall off if I did that. In fact, if I stand up on a surfboard, it sinks.
That was a very impressive ladies stand-up paddleboard finals.
Yeah, I've been to the mountain. I like the Cottonwood Hot Springs up there.
Eric Giddens right now is walking away with the win, looking like it might be a family sweep unless Mike Tavares can work some magic here. Mike Tavares still battling, coming in quickly. Let's see if Eric Giddens can make it through the boat ramp hole and walk home with 300 thoughts in the win here tonight. Eric Giddens looking like he can take a win right after
I get some funny thoughts when I watch people do that stuff. What's the difference? The Cottonwood is smaller, and it has the one pool I like there. It's all lined with stones and stuff. It's not a the water was cleaner too. than Princeton. Mount Princeton was kind of oily and yucky, but Cottonwood was nice water. The water was nice. I did a picture of me underwater with my hat on. I think I have a video of that, of Cottonwood. And Cottonwood doesn't have all the facilities of the other one. So that was 16. So who's that guy with the van? The van man. Street. Mysterious Van Adventures. Let's see, where's that van one? Oh, I didn't have the drone till later. This is one I call Forrest Fenn Falls. That's a veil. As I have passed this veil. It's in a valley. Yeah, I'll get that. I just wanted to, before I search, I scroll all the way down to find a couple of Cottonwood Hot Springs is right across from Princeton. And in the middle of the summer, you can climb up that spring runoff right there. You see there's still snow melting. And this is where I fly over to the Fenn's. I fly the drone over to the Fenn's Totem. It's in the intro. But I wanted to show the burning van. And I ran into this guy. Okay. This guy was walking across country, or was he?
So the reason of the walk is I'm from being a tennis player. So I was #1 in Canada back home. Went to college at Virginia Tech. Everything is going well. To then not being able to walk more than 15 minutes a day for 4 years.
There's the tunnel.
To learn to live that way because doctors didn't know what was going on. I eventually had brain surgery in California for a brain tumor 2 years ago. So now I talk mainly in schools, but to anyone about just giving them hope for people facing tough times, making them realize that it's part of life. I couldn't walk 15 minutes a day, right? Make people smile.
Yeah.
Make them realize that, it is part of life, ups and downs, and it's an amazing journey.
Yeah. Tell them where you started and how long it took to get here.
I started in Virginia Beach. Now I've been gone a little bit over 3 months, and I'm finished. So I wanted to start Virginia Beach, went through Virginia Tech, which my health issues started there, and finishing in shaking the hands of the neurosurgeons so I should finish end of September, so 5 months.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. And tell them your name, and is there a way to contact you?
Sebastian Jacques, and that's my website, Facebook, everything. You can maybe take a picture of this guy later, but SebastianJacques.com. But my Facebook, that's what everyone's been following my journey on there. It's been pretty amazing, all the messages I've been receiving. So I post every day, either just about my day or my thought of the day, and a little bit more detail about my philosophy on life.
Yeah, well, I seen you yesterday, and that's amazing, that walking.
Yeah, I do 25 miles a day.
You see, I'm hunting Forrest Fenn's treasure,
okay.
and you're following Forrest Gump.
Exactly. Different mission, but yeah, similar.
What part of Canada? Quebec, yeah.
French-speaking part of Canada.
Yeah, my fifth great grandfather, he was the first English mayor of Quebec.
Oh, really?
James Rogers.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good meeting you and talking to you. Yeah. All right. I'll post this on YouTube for you.
Yeah, he was all right. I wonder how he's doing now. He had brain cancer, and he was walking across country to go thank his neurosurgeons. Yeah, that's where Forrest took he took it with him. He went past the light at the end of the tunnel, and then Moses was on the left not long after that. I saw it a minute ago. Why? How come that's not it. Where's that video I was looking for? It was the burning van. Well, they can search for that one too. Okay, and you want to see Cottonwood. There. This Cottonwood Hot Springs. Uh-oh. I got a swimsuit on. I don't know if they got rooms at Cottonwood one. You see, I'm there all alone. Got the pool to myself. You can swim with my hat. Yeah, I've left my body once, John. What do you mean, John?
That's what I need. Not snowing. Snow falling. Hot water in there. It's still snowing.
It's snowing while I'm there, you know? So URING. This was the burning van. Instead of Burning Man, they put a little wooden model of a van in the. They call it Burning Van. What color was the light?
The life we love is in the desert with our friends. We can't wait to get in our beds again. In our beds again. Going places that most haven't been. Going places we may never go again. And we can't wait to get in our beds again. Road tracks again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the porch line. We'll see Bob again. We'll carry them never in the nighttime. Warm fire time. Never snow. They have a space to shelter off the wall.
That's the wooden van.
Happy as can be. Our
And when I left my body, I just floated around the room and grabbed for the doorknob. My hand went through the doorknob. And I'm dead. And that was like 1981, 82. You know, long before Ghost came out. So the movie come out and it's like, I done that. Put my hand through the doorknob. Yeah. My mother made rain every year on my birthday. Okay. Like the
Hey there, all you out there, you knockers. Guess who I am? I'm Itchy McCracken. Yes, I've been itching my crack. Yes, I've been digging shit where I don't belong anytime. Yes, I will steal the treasure if I have to, through a court of law. I'm one of the evil fox in the chase. Somebody who didn't go in peace. I will take the treasure, and the judge will let me do it. Yeah, Martinez, you a dumbass if you let me have the treasure. You know that? Because... yes. No, but this is a probate. And after the probate, if I'm successful, I will have all kinds of people suing my ass. And that's why I am Itchy McCracken.
I got Jack Stoof and let me see, where's it? I might be able to find that by I think OX Fox Creek, I think is the name of the video. It has something about Fox because it was Fox Mountain. That's where I lived in Oregon, a time lapse. Sunset. Here, I'll play something really cool. Okay. Frogs. F-R-O-G-S. That's what it sounds like in Oregon. Okay. Is that noisy enough? Wonder what it sounds like at different speeds. This I was searching, and see, I'm up here looking.
The wood there.
And you're going to hear something plop.
Okay.
See, you hear it? Now I run. Because I just heard something coming down off the cliff, and I ducked down behind these rocks.
Holy smokes.
Now, if you look, you see here's a head. That's an eyeball. There's her nose, and there's a smile on the face. And there's another head up here. There's all kinds. There's a head here. There's all kinds of figures on these rocks. Look at this upside down head right here. Here's the eye sockets, the nose, and the mouth. It's like it's an upside down head.
I guess you may have heard that. There was a rock coming down. And it was over that way, so I ran this way, and I was heading in here. Oh, geez.
You see right through the trees there, you can see the highway going by right there. This is in a canyon, and there's a highway goes through there. But I climb up there and search.
Okay.
That's the South Fork of the Rio Grande. And you see more things. Like this is a face. You see is an eye right there. The other eye and the mouth. There's another face right here next to it. There's an eye and an eye. Stuff up on it. It's amazing what's up there.
Why the hell that fall?
And right up here is where it says Fenn on the rock. You can't see it. You need to zoom in to see it, but it's up there. His name is on the rock.
Is there an animal up there did that?
It could have been in the spring when there's still snow. And ice can fall and land on you too, not just rocks. Okay, good night, John. Yeah, there's a whole lot of faces in it. Here, let me well, let me see. I was going to show you some curtailed. Okay, that's just a screenshot. I gotta go back to the thingy. There. All right, and now I can show you some pictures from my some of the things I've gone out searching, because I can actually open my program. Well, I don't need to do that. I can do it this way and go to this one, view, and here, and then I'll go. Okay, now can I share screen and go to that? My picture viewer window. Yeah, window, this one. There we go. That's how I do it. Share. Okay. So you see, even up here, there's rocks looking out from inside the rocks. The figures that are in them. You know, it's obvious. There's eyeballs and mouth, and there's figures in here. Here's a face right there. There's an eye and eye, and you got to realize that 14,000 years it's been out there in the weather, and people like say, "Oh, what's it? Why doesn't it look like Egypt?" Well, it's a lot older than Egypt. Yeah, and there's figures in all these rocks. Let's see. See his eyes, his mouth. There's a couple up here. It's the face. See, what's this guy over here? You see? Here's his eyes and his, you know, here's his body, his legs. There's somebody else there and somebody else. Here's eyes on that thing, eyes on this thing. It's just everywhere. There's somebody in here with their arm reaching up and somebody down here. The natives here have been carving on these rocks a long time. I'm going to zoom in up here. Look at this. You see this couple? There's a head here and a head face here. There's people over here. Here's butt. These are all sculpted or formed that way. They made concrete. Okay, I'll get out here. Okay, there. I'm gonna get another one going on there. I'll show you some of the art I've been making. I thought I clicked on that. There we go. Pictures. Now we'll go. And share. Window. This. Share. So, you know, I put it through the art program, put pictures through the art program, and then you see other things. And this is near South Fork. But here you see this face right in here. Do you see his nose, his eyes? And there's another face here. She got brown hair. This looks like a bed, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in there, you know? Neat stuff. This is the couple making it. You know, here's this guy's head. Here's her head. And here's her butt. She's sitting on his lap with her legs around him. You know what they're doing? They're effing rocks. And then this is a big face over here. Here's an eye. That's an eye. This is his mouth. And there's figures back here. Yeah. And here's some more. You know, it doesn't take. You see the heads. This guy's smiling up here in the corner. That's a big profile face. There's the eye and the mouth and the nose. More tea. Here's a group of people down here. You see? There's a head there. There's a head there. There's a face there. They're all along here. There's a guy back here. Oop, I hit the thing and switched to the next one. There's a couple hanging out here, holding each other. There's a face up here, another face there, another face there, another one there. They didn't leave anything alone. They sculpted everything. I ordered myself a one of them 10 by 10 tents with white roof for going to art fairs and stuff. There's a couple big heads in there. There's so many. It's like, okay, yeah, look at this guy here in the middle there. Yeah, this is as much as I can zoom in. Now you don't see the girl laying here, or that's her mouth, her eyes. You know, there's a head. It's like these aren't petroglyphs. These aren't, you know, they're whatever. Look at this guy. These are ancient works of art. All they had was the rocks. And even the rocks on the ground. There's a head laying there. There's somebody back here. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Yeah, this is near where was this? This is my search. But there's so much in there. It's crazy. I think Lulu even left, huh? Look at this guy's face. You know, there's his mouth, his eyes. Look at this face. That's freaky looking, huh? Right in the middle. Eye, mouth. You know, some people can see this. Some people are just blind. It's not only being able to see it; it's your mind being able to interpret it. Because if you don't have that that super brain, if you're you know, it's just if you can't see what's there, you're missing out. Really missing out. It's amazing what's in these rocks. It's weird. Oh, this head, you know. But look at that one head, and there's another guy. This is another head on his head, and he's standing there. He's his nose. It's just multiple layers, things on other things, and I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to people that haven't watched the video yet. Yeah. There's a lot in these. Huh. Okay, so it's caught up with where I'm at. Yeah. Watching the video. You got to be able to see the different variances in the shades of, you know, because it's missing contrast kind of. It's not like a cartoon where everything's outlined in black, you know. But look at that group of. You see people all across there. Here's somebody bending over. Look at their arm coming down, and the AI just brings it back to life. Look at her. See her head there? There's so much in it. We need to have the time to go through the pictures and blow them up and then detail and make them sharper. And I got to cut out some of the stories. I do some. I cut the artwork out of the picture. I'll like outline it and cut it out and paste it on top of another picture, so it's easier to see the figure. Look at this guy. See this head? This is his head. I'm circling it. And there's somebody here. There's a head right in there. There's somebody back in behind the bush. See, you can tell some of this stuff is plants. This is a tree, and these are branches or a bush or something. You know, so there's a tree on the edge here. There's a bush at the bottom, and there's plants along the top. There's stuff on the sides. all over. Look at him. Isn't that cool? And what's he holding here? He got a... Well, there's somebody here looking up. I don't know. Yeah, nobody's chatting. Nobody's chatting. I think Luli went left too. They all left me. Must be somebody else. 12:30. Here's a wide one. Yeah, and he, oh, what's his name? Talking about the Palisades, right? The Palisades. Duh. Yeah, I'm there. They're sculpted. See his face here. There's another one here, and another one there, and another one, and another one. Nine. You know what I really need to do? I probably need to dump the whole treasure crowd and find an art crowd. You know, because the treasure crowd is all people that want. I want the treasure. I just want the gold, want the money, want. And I don't give a shit about nothing else except getting my hands on that treasure. And art, but the abstract art people and stuff are like, wow, I want to see more of this, you know? So I really need to, maybe I'll make a deal with myself and it'd be hard to not do a Fenn video, but I think maybe most of the week I'm gonna be showing my art like this, and maybe one night a week I'll talk about Fenn, you know, and the treasure hunt and stuff. You know, if Stoof don't pull things off, then you know, to get rid of McCracken, they might need Mr. Double Blazes to help get rid of McCracken, because Mr. Double Blazes solution blows them both away. I have the bullet, the magic bullet. See this guy's face? It's John Goodman. This thing here, okay. You see the guy stand. This is his head. He's standing there, and this is his fishing pole. You see the fishing pole here. He's standing. This is and I was up. I was all the way up here. This is a couple of 100 feet higher than a highway, but you have to walk around and up over this thing to get in here. And I was back in this corner. And I climbed up here, and there's a waterfall right behind these trees. There's a waterfall back in there. But look at all the art on there. You know, these people, there's a head, there's a head, there's a head, there's a head, there's one, there's one, there's one, there. This picture has, there's a guy hiding down here. There's got to be 20, 30 faces in this one little piece of this picture. And this rock is like 700 feet of the top of this. I've stood on top of this. I've been right up on top of there. And it's like 700 feet higher than the road. You got to hike up. It takes me a long time to get it because I got to take a lot of breaks to catch my breath. I'm wondering how I can do it now that I got some oxygen, because I can crank the oxygen up going up the hill. Make it easier. Nobody talking. I think, yeah, that's okay. I might do that. I can end this stream, and there's a pareidolia group, and there's art groups on Facebook that I can go on there, and I can show it to them, and because the treasure hunters that are blind and can't see don't really appreciate the art. I love my running bear. Not high enough to base jump. Yeah, you probably hit, but you could land in the beaver pond. He's wicked looking, huh? Because you see he's got two eyes. His eyes are here and here, and his mouth is across here. Look at that. There's a couple. You see the guy with his arm around the woman? See, this is a face here, and there's somebody here, and here's the arm reaching around. And what's over? You know? Look at that guy. There's a leg. That looks like a leg and a foot here. That's a foot, it looks like. Leg, where's the rest of the... Look at this face in here. See her? There's a little alien or skull right there. Yeah. Yeah, I could go on the computer and manually sharpen things using the drawing tools on it. This person, the blue suit. Look, the treasure box right here, right? Here's her head. Who's this? See the dark eyes hiding down there? And look at that guy. This is his head. Here's his big smile. Eee, all the way across there. And there's an eye and an eye. It's silly stuff, you know. And here's a couple of people standing here. It's from an ancient civilization that was very good with rocks. Right, Running Bear? Running Bear. Hams. I think we saw the one. Oh, no, this is a little different. But you see the person here, and they're reaching here. And they're holding this as a face looking up at him or something. You know, sometimes you look at them real small and you see more, or zoom in, you see other stuff, you know. Look at this face up here. Oop, back. Oop, back. Forward. Up here. This guy, you see his eye here, another eye. Here's his mouth. There's his nose, up and down. Um, and this is even a big head right down here. There's a mouth and the two eyes on it. You see? This is a mouth. They were wild artists. The art is awesome. Wow, just so much going on in there. This group of people here in the middle. And you know what? I don't give a fuck if nobody else believes me. King Kong. You know, if they don't believe me, you know, that's their tough shit. I know that there have been people here for hundreds of thousands of years. And we don't know what was here 15,000 years ago. Imagine a civilization 100,000 years ago. There's a place in Mexico they dug up that you see this eye, mouth, boom. He's got long hair too, right? But look at this. I just noticed this. You see the X? These are like letters. The C things, and there's a face in here. See there, somebody back here, the red head. But look, all the figures in the background. Yeah, the hiccups. Oh, you got hiccups. Yeah, we can show that. Obviously, there have been chasers doing that all along. Gold diggers. Look at this. See all this in here? See all these faces? All these people? It's like there was a lot of us here. And how do you leave a message for a civilization that comes 100,000 years after you? You got to leave it in rock. This is a big head right in the middle of this. That's a big head. There's an eye, and a mouth. But there's other figures on top of it and all over in it. There's Jesus, right? There's his eye, another eye, his nose here, and his mouth right down here. And I'm sure another face here and another one over here. Here's an obvious, there's the head, here's the arm, and look at the fingers down here. And this is just a tree in the front of it. But otherwise, you'd be able to see what's in this behind the tree a little clearer. I had my tripod out. I was going to go. After I log off, I'm going to go out and get some pictures of the moon. Turn my heater on. So much there. Like these two up here. There's a face here, and there's face inside here. There's a head there. There's these up here. It's crazy, crazy world. See, I see somebody bent over here, and I see 3 people behind her. They're doing tag team or something, man. You know? Heater on. Yeah, heater on. Yeah, it's 47 outside, and I must have a window open or something. It just cool in here. It's down to 67. But I got a bad thyroid, so I'm sensitive to cold. Now, what's this? Can I move that? Yeah, I can move that. Good. I'll move way down there so we can see more of the art. But you see, this is the eye. It's a profile of a face. Here's your nose and the mouth and the chin. And you see the hair on top coming around. But there's another face on the backside of her head. And there's another face here. There's an eye, and mouth. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Let me see. Heater on. Oh, look at this face here. See this one here I'm circling? See his mouth right across here? And there's an eye and an eye. Yeah, this is his nose. And there's a face here. It's just all over. Wow, it looks like an orgy. Oh, look at this. See this person laying here? See the eye and the eye and the mouth, the chin? And they're like laying there. That's why I think I think they entomb people inside these big cement blocks. It's primitive cement. It's like they call it Aztec cement. Well, this is long before the Aztecs. So the Aztecs didn't invent it. Look at that. See this person? See the mouth, the eyes, and the arms, and there's just all kind. They're just everywhere. And it's crazy. I live in another world. There's a lot in there. This is a face. You see, there's an eye. There's the other eye. This is the lips. And you see the outline of the head here. Right here is his head. And there's these figures up here in the top of his head. See, there's all these women are in his head. Look at her. Look at that nose. And you know, it just tells you people weren't a whole lot different back then, too. I'm going to cook me a steak. I'm hungry. Ooh. Yeah, just faces everywhere in there. And here you see the head here. These are just stones, the big stones. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks. And you see here the nose, the mouth, the eye. This is somebody laying there looking up. It's kind of a profile of a face. and there's a face right here. There's an eye, and the mouth, but there's somebody bending over a slip, you know. Crazy stuff. Heater on is the last comment. It's a chorus line, I guess, huh? There's somebody up here. What are these doing? Wow, look at all them. Oh, there's an elephant. You see the snout. Or an aardvark? I don't know. Lots in them. Oh, yeah, go back. Because of this head up here. That black hat or something. You see the nose and the eyes and face in there. That's neat. And this guy here, he's got white beady eyes, man. What's all this green stuff in here? Wow, there's that one again. It's a different angle, I think, of it, but that's one of the coolest faces. See how rectangular this shape is here? It's kind of like the Han Solo being frozen rock, and this might be like the cover of the guy's tomb here, whatever. But look at the guy at the bottom down here. His head's tilted, but you see the lips clearly here and the eyes. And there's all kinds of shit going on in there. The more you marvel gaze, the more you see. Oh, well. This is a group of people down here, huh? You see this guy, see this his head and his body. There's somebody in front of him. And here's somebody here. Here's their face and their arm and their elbow and their hand. It's almost like the scene of Forrest Fenn doing the hand of God sign. Except they're not doffing their hat. This guy, there's Holden Caulfield. Right there, man. It hurts the Beatles. 10. Yeah. See, this whole thing is a head. Here's the eye, another eye. There's a nose coming down here, and there's some distortion down here. Lot happening. This round shape in the middle. There's somebody standing. You see their legs right here? These are the legs. somebody standing right, this woman, I guess, or maybe this. Yeah, it's this woman. So the eye, and the head's looking over the shoulder. There's another woman in here. See the face hiding in there? And a lot of the faces will be one open, the other one shut. One side of the face dark, the other side light. Because it's the yin yang, the light and the dark, the good and evil, and all that, Yeah, I'm ordering. A friend of mine told me that she I don't want to get the banner. I ordered the tent to go to art fairs, and I want to have the sidewalls for it, and have somebody have them printed, and with the art like it's a blue wall, one blue wall, one red wall, different colors. Maybe I do red, white, and blue. But I have like the back wall. I want my Galleria de Atlante logo on the back, and then I want like printed on the walls will be framed my artwork in frames, different. Maybe have a bunch, on a 10 by 10 freaking wall. I can have a lot of artwork on there, and so I will have 4 of those. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do like hanging strips and stuff, so that it's not solid. So when wind blows, it won't blow the whole thing over. It lets the wind blow through. There's so much right here. This head right here, this guy, it's just so much to it. This big giant, and who would have had time to do all that back then? They had to spend a whole lot of time. You ever try and chip some of the rocks are so hard? Try and chip away at them. There are some other places I still need to go get some pictures. I gotta go switch my oxygen tanks before I go to bed, because the one I have hooked up is empty. There's so much in it. There's the people hiding in the wall. Looks like Michelangelo stuff, The crowds of people. There's a head. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's another one up. Look at him. Tell me that's not a face. Who's this guy with the black hat? You see it with the face there? And there's so much going on. Yeah, I think the pareidolia group is going to love this. I had to tell him, I said, don't. Oh, well. Problem with searchers that can't find their way. Some people think that you're there, and when they send you a text message, you're to answer them right away. It's like I'm driving down the highway, you know. Maybe I'm in a canyon where I don't have a signal, you know. Well, you get so pissed off because I'm not there to answer your text message as soon as you send it, you know. It's crazy stuff. Even with his video chat, it's like, yeah, see, I'm not at home. I'm in my car. Look at them. That's just freaking amazing to me. Has anybody ever been there? Yeah. Hang on. We got down to 9. So Friday night. It's Friday. No, it's Saturday. And people can't stay up late or what? This is a neat spot. This color thing that I have for doing these is made some really nice prints, real nice stuff. This is the Zeus with the beard. And he's got eye, his mouth, but there are other figures on top of him, and there's an elephant, a mammoth on his temple. You see this smiling face at the top? Look at that. Smiling? Do you see the smile right here? There's an eye, and there's an eye. This is really cool. You see clearly there's a woman sitting in here. Here's her hair up over it. She's got a blue. The blue was added by the computer because the computer says this is a woman sitting here. And there's a man back here. And it's kind of hard to conceive that they sculpted the rock that was there. And I tend more to believe that they made these rocks. They knew how to make concrete better than anything. That's why the Great Sand Dunes is like pure silica sand. Oh, yeah, the bottom here. Oh, this is going on. All the figures in there. If your brain is tuned, you see it. If your brain is used to, television, well, if you watch a lot of television, CIA programming is television, then you've been deprogrammed and incapable. You've gotten all your vaccines. They made sure you'd never see any of this. But see his face, this guy's smiling back there. This was near Bailey, I think. Or not Bailey? No. It's up there on the hill, though. I can't remember. It's between Bailey and Pine Junction. See, this is a face. There's a nose, cheek, side of the head, but there's another face on the side of the head. And I was trying to get up here. This face here. It's cool. This face in there. This face right here. These people. It's like some of the clowns I've been posting. Here's another area, you know. Here's Dancing with the Stars. Here they're dancing or something. This is the guy and the woman. There's her leg and his leg. He's got the Pillsbury Doughboy part of his leg. Humping his leg. Look at these people down here. 1, 2, 3 people down here. And there's somebody right there. See, I've got it on their nose. Too many things to see in the rocks. This is a cathedral campground. Cathedral Rock is what this is called. You see the elephant over here, the trunk sweeping around. This guy's standing there with his arms up. Here's his girlfriend over here. There's her face. And look at this. This is cool. Hey. See, he's got eye pupils on his eyes. All these people in here. People down here. What are you doing? Is that Cher? Cher's an android. Look at that. That's cool. All the people in there. Yeah, I'm going to have fun with sharing this on some of these on the art sites. See, there's a face right here. It's even got lipstick and teeth and eyes and the red hair. There's a couple girls sitting up here. They're sitting here, whatever, you know. Oh, this. No, rocks just don't naturally have all those figures in it. Way I would like to kind of prove it is I need to go to the big island of Hawaii and get some pictures of the newest lava there. And if you can find this in the newest lava that flowed, then okay. But this it proves that it doesn't occur naturally. It had to have been helped by man. Batteries at 51. I love my art. and like, you know, I'll probably be dead 50 years. And they, oh, look at this guy. It'll be a big deal, after you're dead. It's a big deal. Hopefully they give me damn treasure before I'm dead so I can go out and enjoy some travel around and sell. And then it will be known. Look at that guy standing there in the middle. His feet are at the bottom of the screen. And here's his eyes. He's got white gloves or something. Ooh, you see, these aren't just little rocks, Look at that face. Ooh. What's this ear? That looks like a cow ear. Probably something else. It's probably Casper, the friendly ghost. What is her arm? See, here's the woman, and here's her old man back here, behind her. There's face up here too. Well. So much art. This is right by one of my camping spots. I took this picture from my RV, and you see the guy sitting here. Here's his face. Here's his arm. Here's his rear end sitting there, and here's his legs coming down here. He's just sitting there. But look at the other people here. That's not natural. This wall is like 40 feet tall. These people are all supersized. He goes over this way even more. And it's really neat how the computer can find this stuff. And it finds stuff that I can't. It's like, wow, really helped out there. I want to go look in his mouth. Is that a big gold nugget there, Look at this person. See the legs? The body standing in here? That's his head. This rock here on the right is a giant head. here's the nose. Here's an eye. There's an eye. And the mouth is here. And it looks like there's another face back here. There's an eye, and the mouth. So much in it. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere with the chase, so I got to pursue my artistry. You see, she's sitting here. Here's her legs going down. And here's her old man sitting right in front of her. She's got her feet like in the water here. Wow, do you see this face here? Look at that. See it? There's an eye, and that's an eye. There's a mouth here. It's a profile kind of looking at this, because there's a lot. This is a really neat scene right here. It's a man and a woman and a kid, and don't look. Is that a woman standing there? I mean, that's just the natural rock standing there. I didn't cut nothing out. It was already, with the shadows and stuff. And somebody standing there. You see her nose here. And there's an eye there, and the mouth here. It's even got a couple of teeth, maybe chewing on a bone. I don't know. And it has a nose sticking out the side. So it's like looking at you, and it's a profile. It's freaking weird. Multi-dimensional. All right. Well, thanks the 7 that are watching. I think I got to fix something to eat. My stomach is growling. Y'all have a great night, and thanks for watching, especially the 7. Oh, we got 8 now. Somebody came back in or something just before I'm signing off. But yeah, I'm going to do some more of my art stuff just like this, where I can zoom in and go slowly and point things out. There's just too much going on in this art. This face. Okay. Did I? I did. There we go. Yeah, I did. I was off of that. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. I guess it was Friday night. It only says Saturday on my thing because it's after midnight. Okay. We'll see you. Adios.